we could raise an emotionally stunted, terrible supervillain of a child together. That would be an interesting twist. You just, while you're in the first town you get to, you just go to the orphanage and just take an orphan. You're coming with us now, orphan. What? What about my friends and my teddy bear? Don't worry about that. First thing, we're gonna teach you how to turn into an animal, and then you're gonna hate horses. It's like, what? But I love horses. No, not anymore. You turn into them so you can infiltrate their ranks and undermine them from the inside out. What are you talking about? All right, let's continue. I believe we were doing Dead Money. We had gathered the team together, but we hadn't actually done the next step in the plan. Don't worry, Van Slam. The horses have the missile launch codes. Yes, exactly.
Yes!
The missile what now? Me as a horse. Yeah, don't worry, Advanced Lamp. We're playing in a D&D setting, so it's all magic and high fantasy stuff. So there wouldn't be any missile codes, but at worst it would be like steal the secret like mage's book or something maybe, or the necromancer's tome, I guess. Those have the magic missile launch codes. Yeah, the magic missile launch codes. Wow, Ika, nice, good one, good one. I didn't think about that. That's really good. All right, let's continue, shall we? We should be standing like right next to our team on this one, by the way. Hey, we are. Perfect. Speak to Elijah for the fountain. Whoa, why is our sensitivity? Hold on, my sensitivity seems really high. There we go. Okay, that seems better. Even for me, that sensitivity there a second ago was crazy high. Did you change module showing on Twitch, Aru? I'll do it. Oh, I should have changed it already. Did I not? I thought I did. Okay, didn't want to color. Okay. Yeah, we got our gas bomb, frag grenades, the detonator, and the C4 charges. Didn't know mods could do that. I think I've seen mods do that before, at least on Twitch. I need to up my mod. Yeah. Will you mod for your friend who does what, Grand Prix or what is it? Realistic car sims, right? F1. Yes, thank you. I do it for Zane. Oh yeah, there you go. How is the Zane? Is he doing well, I hope? I know I think I saw something he had to cancel his stream due to work, which is unfortunate.
What's your story? It's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman or mauled by a drunk who didn't know his tools?
Don't talk much, do you?
I'm not going to hurt you. Yet.
Let's get to the comments and Christine shakes her head slowly.
All right then.
You,
So
yeah.
I'll just wallflower into it.
It's taking that human so long.
Okay.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
He's swamped with work. Ah, okay. Being polite in conversations. Okay. That's enough. I think we should travel together. I had questions for you. What weapons are you good at?
Dog is better at the baser instincts than I. I merely have the brain for it. His sinew and muscle are difficult to move consciously. He's always hungry, clumsy, heavy.
541. Okay. I had questions for you.
I'm sure you do.
How do you stick your back and forth between voices?
All it takes is the right command. Whenever Dog hears his master giving orders, I go back in the
Poor
cage.
Christine, yeah. She
so
got pretty
that leash on
brutalized.
your wrist and the one on your neck. I won't truly be free to express myself until every trace of that voice is destroyed. Still, if you ever want to speak to me, bark my audio log at him, the one in the police station. That'll call me out.
Interesting. Why does that make him go away?
Dog is afraid of me as long as the master isn't around.
Ooh, speech. Why did you put emphasis on the word master before?
The master, Elijah, reminds Dog of someone from long ago. His leader, commander, commanders. The master was a strong personality. Personalities as well. Dog is slavish.
What do you want?
Was
me to title the
conditioned
stream?
to
Oh, I
serve
was just
the
going to leave it as the
master
hospital
until
thing,
death.
but I mean, you can change it if you want.
The old man,
Call it
Elijah,
New Vegas with a vengeance.
merely
Yeah.
came along and opened that door in Dog's mind. Now, Dog does whatever the old man wants.
Sounds like it makes you mad. What does Elijah make Dog do that angers you so much? Can't you do anything? I guess what does Elijah do that angers you so much?
Gather others, drag them here. Fetch, like an animal, and hurt them if they resist.
I'll go with no else.
Dog
Okay.
doesn't even blink. Even hear their cries when he's twisted their arms full circle. Fragile things, screaming on the ground. To listen to him, commanding Dog to hurt others. And Dog just nods, eager and willing to serve.
Sounds like it makes a man. Can't you do anything? Can't you do anything?
Do anything? Me, Dog puts in the cage, hurts himself to try and drown out my voice, when all I want to do... never mind. Useless. Finally had to start fighting back, screaming on my own. Had to take matters into my own hands, lock Dog up.
Ooh, good speech one. You're trying to protect Dog, having Elijah control him, hurt him. You want to protect him.
I've watched over Dog for so long.
This is my presentation now. Give me your hats
Tried
and
to
login
stop him
details.
from hurting
I
others,
tweaked Not Elk's idea slightly.
killing others.
No, I should have
Quiet,
copyrighted.
that mindless, howling instinct of his. He doesn't understand. He has the brain of a child. He knows when he does wrong. He just can't help himself.
You care about him. Why can't you control him? Oh, what? Oh, I'm way over there. Okay, hold on. Okay. You care about him. Why can't you control him?
The instinct is stronger than me. Dog is stronger than me. He's just a child. He knows when he does wrong. He
You already
just
said that,
can't
though.
help himself. I don't know when I first spoke, or when I first started thinking for myself. It was so long ago. I slept for
Wonder if it
a
has something
long
to do with your
time
multiple head injuries.
before. I want to believe I was the one in control once. I don't know anymore. Then Dog got a new master, a new voice. And I woke up to protect him.
Okay. So you care about him.
He's my brother, kin. Without him, I wouldn't exist. Maybe I was nothing more than his conscience, trying to rein him in. Useless. I just need him to show restraint. Let go of the needs, the hungers. Ease the burden. Just once, so I can have my thoughts to myself.
Okay, I have other questions.
More. Don't push your luck.
Who's this old man who brought us here? I don't know more about the man who brought... I want to know more about the man. What's Elijah doing here? We need to just test its positioning. Okay. Where's your caller?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way.
Oh, so you
Now
ate
the
yours.
collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
If the collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on. How the heck did you, or whoever, eat one of those collars? Maybe you shouldn't go around shoving old world tech in your stomach. That seems like a pretty rude thing to say.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
Oh, okay. How the heck did you, or whoever, eat one of those collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions.
Uh-huh.
And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
Interesting. The collar inside you is active. I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me.
No, Elijah did.
And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
Forget it. I had other questions.
You're a brave one. Sure you're ready for the answers?
Okay, who's this old man who brought us here?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand.
Okay, you kind of mentioned that
You're
before.
the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
Okay. So you're the one who knows how to get to the villa?
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
Okay. So you know the way back.
The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home.
Okay. So why did you bring... I mean, I already know that.
You're a brave one.
Wait. Didn't I ask that? More about the man who brought us here.
The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre.
Oh.
You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio.
Okay, that's... yeah. More about... okay. What's Elijah doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Oh, okay. Most people don't like this DLC, but I really enjoyed it. Mostly just satisfied the stonks part of my brain, as well as it feeling more survival horror. Made it nice for the survival module part of my brain. I can understand that. I guess the stonks is just all the money you got away with. What does Dog know?
Ask him. Or better, don't.
Hello!
It would
I
be
like
an
money!
interesting conversation, much like
Thank you,
this
Mr.
one.
Krabs. That's enough for now. Alright, so can I get more from you? Raises an eyebrow. Let's see. Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. The throat scar was. Okay, let's just call her out. She nods slowly, then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We need a real autodoc to do that. I don't understand why they shaved your bald. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. She looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, then shakes her head. Wait, the autodoc didn't shave your bald? She waves her hand, then shakes her head. She then nods in the direction of the casino. No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look, then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more. She puts both hands in front of her, then makes a notion with her hands as if writing something. Intelligence 7. Wait, there's a Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? You're a scribe? Succeed. She nods, looks impressed. How the heck did you get here? Why, were you looking for something? Are you researching something? Were you researching something? She shakes her head. Okay. She shakes her head and makes a motion of 2 fingers walking. You were over the moon. You were looking for someone. Wherever you were, it was hot out. The charade stuff is driving me crazy. I have other questions. You were looking for someone? She nods and raises a finger. A robot, a man, or a woman? A man? She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down. And then she raises her hands and clenches them above her. Angry bearded man. An angry bearded man. I guess our character, Beam Geiger, is suddenly not putting together she was looking for Elijah. I guess, for some reason. Santa? Yeah, it could be Santa. She points at your Pip Boy. I'm looking for a man in a vault. You were looking for a vault boy. The man on the Pip Boy holotape, Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head, and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods, then circles her ears. Circles her ears? And nuts. Oh, and nuts. She nods, frowns. An angry Santa? Yeah, it's the Robo Santa from Futurama. So it's a man, it's angry, it's Santa, and a robot. It's all of them. We figured it out, team. She's looking for the murder Santa from Futurama. That one right there, exactly. An angry Santa who has the fanciest electronics and keeps them for himself. Yeah, it's evil robot Santa from Futurama. Sounds like it's pretty important you need to find this person. She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together. Then she looks down on 2 fingers in her face. She chops her hands down and draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. Cut you off for some reason. He cut you off for some reason. She nods. Family husband? Family husband? She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband. Wait, your wife? Boyfriend? She shakes her head. Wait, your wife? She shakes her head, but rolls it to side to side. Oh, girlfriend. She hesitates and waves her hand. You're more than a girlfriend, lovers? She nods and looks at you a little surprised. What, you think I don't understand love? She raises an eyebrow, looks at you. I understand how important a loved one can be. Whatever, love is transitory, or imminent gunfire. I understand how important love can be, a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. She makes a slow circle motion after a moment, taps her wrist. I have other questions. She looks exaggerated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. You know how to get out of here. How did you end up in the autodoc? She moves her finger in a circle, frowns, then drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again, points to you. You were knocked out? I didn't bring you here. Did you get gassed like I did? She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. Perception 6. You want to know how I got here? She smiles, nods. She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand and circles her fingers inward until she's still pointing at the ground between you two. She raises an eyebrow. I followed a radio signal here, a woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I was curious where it led. Needed supplies, thought it might lead me somewhere interesting. Thought I might have stumbled on an old world treasure cache. Looking to start a life as a prospector, figured this would be the place. I didn't even tell you why, I just did. I was curious where it led. She looked at you for a second, studying you, then nods. She points at you, then points at the casino, and then slowly shakes her head again. The point in the direction of the main gate. If I could, me? What about you? Are you saying it's one or the other? If I could leave, I would. Are you saying it's one or the other? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino and the exit, and back in the direction of the casino. Shrugs. Without strength or conviction, she isn't looking at you when she does. What about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. I had other questions. She frowns, then cups her hands around her hand to her ear. Do you know what the... Oh, Intelligence 7. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? String frowns, then pauses, and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, and puts on an old, staring face. She keeps the blank face for a few seconds, slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hands, shakes them, and lets them go limp. Medicine 60. There's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes. Pre-war. She nods slowly and then makes the motion of trying and drawing X's and lines in the air and then gives a thumbs up. Math Wrath. Wow, that's twice now this has come up. You can still do math. That's good to hear. She nods, smiles. I had other questions. She raises an eyebrow, then tilts her head slightly. Get out of here. You know what these machines around the villa are? What weapons are you skilled at? The power of math. What weapons are you skilled at? Throws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, phantomizing throwing a grenade, and then pulls an imaginary knife from behind. Then she moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in martial arts stance, then turns both hands into pistols. Then holds one pistol up, takes aim as if shooting a barrel, and does a single shot. Ends with a nod. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? Is that all? I guess that'll do. Any weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods once. You had to get out of here. Let's see. I think we should travel together. All right, goodbye. She nods. All right, Dean Domino, it's your turn.
He swallowed his collar.
Well, now, if it isn't my ball, chain, and dog collar rolled all into one.
Let's see. Have other people shown up in search of the Sierra Madre? Is anyone else alive around here? Found one of your stashes. Why didn't you leave them around the villa? What are the vending machines all over town? Have the others shown up in the search of the Sierra Madre?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funerals.
+1 + 1 equals bonk. Yeah, that's how martial arts work. It's 1 + 1 equals bonk. You're right. So they've all killed each other.
Sure. First they figure they can get out, escape. Then they start thinking it over, start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars are not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
So, it sounds like they shouldn't have called this dead money, though I understand why they did. It sounds like they should have called it, like, gold fever or something like that. Because that's the premise of gold fever, is that your obsession with gold makes you so blind to, like, good ideas that you start killing your friends and just acting evil. I'm off to bed. It's 2 a.m. and I have ruined my sleep schedule. Adios. Good night, Ice Run Mountain Elk. I hope you have a good sleep and a good tomorrow. Good point. Yeah, I mean, I understand why they called it dead money. Like the zombie ghost people and like the dead, it's like a dead place, but it's full of money. I get that part, but I feel like they could have just as equally called it like Gold Fever or something like that, and would have made just as much sense. Or like, I don't know, Heist of the Gold Fever or something like that. But Christian wasn't going after the money. McLamp face. But Christian wasn't going at, oh, Christine? Yeah, Christine or whatever her name is, wasn't going after the money. That's true. Yeah, the mute girl. Yeah. Well, that's true. She wasn't going after that. Sorry, I forgot how to spell her name. Oh, it's fine. It just took me a minute. I was like, wait, who? But yeah, you're not wrong about that. But it just seems like with all the nature of like this place being, people show up here, try to get the money, realize that they want all the money, and then turn on each other. That's basically what Gold Fever literally like is. That's like the old West version of it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Dead Money, you know, as the title, and I understand why they did that. It's just, it's interesting that's the choice they went with over like Gold Fever. I mean, Dead Money sounds a little bit more ominous than Gold Fever, but outside of that, I don't know why else they would have chosen it. I'll give them it sounds more ominous though. What happened to the people who came to the villa?
Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the beautiful weather. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard at the wrong moment. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy than they were.
Fair. Dead Money to me is the result of what these captives end up when they come here dead. Yeah. I mean, the Dead Money I get, because it's, like I said, it was a dead place. There's all kinds of dead people here. There's a lot of death and going around. And then the money is obviously the attraction, right? And I mean, and it sounds way more ominous than Gold Fever or something, but I feel like they could have just as easily called this, like, Fallout New Vegas Gold Fever DLC, and had it work as well. It just, I guess it would have lost some of the scariness to it that Ika was talking about with the survival horror aspect. But any advice getting through this?
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah, a few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them wander. Also, don't go running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of slow, don't go shouting or attracting attention. Go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
I have not had that problem. These ghost people, they're the only ones alive around here?
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies to them. They're a little uncivilized. They don't talk much, as in at all.
Have you tried to deal with them? Where did they come from? Yeah, where did they come from? And not spoil the ending to this DLC, but it's also fitting depending on how you finish the quest. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's got to be at least one ending of this where you end up with the gold, right? I don't know if that's the good ending or whatever, but there's also that aspect of, like, do you choose the gold at the consequence of your own life, right? Where did they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There is more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again, they may not have had the focus I do.
Interesting. Focus?
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most folks, they don't have the same drive, the same need. Not worth my time. Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Is there anything else I should know about them?
Whatever we do, don't rile them up. Normally there's only a few, maybe a pack. There's more out there, a lot more. If they find out someone's trespassing, it'd be shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
Wow. I have other questions. If I know one of your stashes, what are the vending machines all over town?
Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like you're some dog doing tricks. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your shirt. Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times, there's codes for, unconventional items. For emergencies.
What other items can you get out of the machines? I've never seen machines like these before.
Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality.
Grifters?
Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it went one direction. Although that's not how he described it.
How did he describe it?
Called it
You'll see? Okay, fair.
self-sufficient. Like he was doing the residents a favor. Right.
Yes, but I'll say that the players being players kind of makes the lesson not work as well. Well, yeah. I mean, anytime you put something out into the wild and let people start messing around with it, you're gonna get consequences you didn't plan on. That's just the nature of things. Ooh, Vera. I just noticed that. What other items can you get out of the machine?
If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals, not the common folk. Even security and maintenance could get special supplies out of them. Staff had codes on little cards they could use to unlock them.
Where can I find these cards?
Around. Don't have much use for them myself. Not worth the risk to get them. I got all the basics covered as long as I have the chips to pay for them. I don't need much.
Oh, alright. Tell me about the cloud. Think we should travel together. Tell me about the cloud.
The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city.
Odd.
Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though, so sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
Okay. What weapons are you skilled with?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
Okay. Alright, that's enough for now.
I'd shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's speak with Father Elijah.
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it.
Oh.
So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get the markers on my map? How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map? What is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position, then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
Okay, that will work. Well, what was this? A warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering the Sierra Madre. We're plundering history, taking from the old world itself. It won't let its secrets go easily, not without a fight. I wouldn't expect anything less.
How am I supposed to get on the mark? How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
Alright, we'll head out then.
I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to be dead.
It's really interesting that what's inside it would look like laid out over the fountain. Was it a strike up the band? Yeah. It's just really interesting to me that it's implied that he was the one who put all these traps into place, which is really strange. But I guess they've also kind of implied that any survivors that come here set up traps too, which is strange. Seems like Google is down. What do you mean? I think it's the first time I've seen that. Oh, Google, like, Google.com is not working right now? That's interesting. Alright, so... He docked at the switching substation in Silla del Sol. Okay. What? Oh, okay, Silla del Sol is over there.
So, are we on our way?
Gala event, perhaps? What do you know about the gala event?
The gala event is the way to bring the old man out.
Google's fine for me. Searching gives me results for everything but normal
until
web
the
results.
casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Do you know anything else?
Dog might know more. You should ask him. Beware the answer, because I think Dog got hungry. He couldn't help himself. I tried. I always try, and he keeps giving in.
Any reason why you're assigned to this point on the map?
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town.
Fair. It's enough for now. Okay,
If
I
it
guess I just
isn't
need you to come with me. To tactics and positioning. Tactics and positioning.
Orders. For me, this should be good.
So the basic search isn't working, but images, videos, etc. do. That's really strange. You might need to like refresh something on your end on that one. That's pretty weird. I think we should travel together.
I'll follow you. For now.
God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth, as well as the ability to step lightly around places trapped. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I guess I just gotta lead this guy. Okay, you are following me.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Fair. Fair. Fair.
That pit boy.
Checked on my phone too, was the same. That's really strange.
Wear it on my neck.
Why would you want... Okay, whatever. Whatever, edgelord. Whatever you say. magazine in there. Gotta take the magazine. Ooh. Yes. Some efficient recycling. I don't really have the ammo to make, like, extra grenades right now, but...
Idiot swallowed his collar.
I can't either, but that's what you told me happened. I checked on my phone too, and I restarted my web browser too. Wow, okay, yeah, that's really strange. The US servers must be down or something? Stay, death, leave, death. Is this guy coming? Is he coming over here? I guess he is.
It's your
oh no,
own
we're
fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Shut up. We'll take the leg. Oh, wait. What is... Oh, his left arm. Yeah. What was arm? Clean off his stupid ghost body. There we go. That works.
Why do you keep looking at your pit boy? It won't help. Didn't help the old man.
Did help about the whole man. What? Ooh, he had a gas bomb on him. We haven't used one of those. Maybe I should use one. What do we think a gas bomb looks like? Oh, that looks elaborate. Oh, okay. Well, that's... hello? I cannot... Okay, something's weird's going on? Oh, there we go. Apparently the gas bombs will not allow me to... Flammable gas? Yeah, it was just like an explosive, but I couldn't go into vats to throw it. I had to throw it from, like, full-time mode. Okay, that guy's dead. Level up. Okay. Oh, I think he just threw a gas bomb at God here. Kill more energies with energy bombs.
It's your own fault you're here.
Oh, okay, we leveled up. Oh God, what are we doing now? Oh, energy weapons and barter. Explosives. Guess we could start taking guns up. Survival or unarmed. God, just using every second of his life to insult you, basically. Guess we could do melee weapons? Unarmed, yeah. Because that's definitely what our character is doing, is just running around punching stuff. Displacer gloves? I don't know if we've come across a displacer glove. Sounds like you and Zane. I mean, you two really get into it. I can't lie. You and Zane really... You and a Floppity Penguin really get into it. Survival? I guess we can do survival? Take it up like 60, 65. I think there's a couple of perks and guns that would also be useful eventually.
Well enough alone.
I treat him like my brother. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. From what I understand, can I give you something? Can I give you a weapon or something? Open inventory.
All of your weapons will do. And your stems.
Yeah, sure, bud. I mean, you like to punch things. So... Here. Have... Well, you know what? I'm using that, so you can have one of these. Here, have that. Will you equip that? You don't look like you're equipping that. Well, that's unfortunate. Almost stepped on it. Almost stepped on it.
Might be able to use the gas
Any good perks you
valves
get for
around
having
here to
certain
set
points and
traps of our
skills?
own.
I don't think they do unarmed weapons. Any good perks you get for having certain points and skills? Yes. A lot of the requirements for perks are skill-based. Floors have teeth. Coffee mug. Lunchbox. Cram will take. Cosmic knife. Instamash.
Same thing.
Oh, I could cook with this if I wanted. If I had something to cook. Can't sleep. Sleeping continues to be outlawed. Melee range weapons are more for super mutants.
Might be able to use the gas
1,000
valves
Fahrenheit
around
knife?
to set
Yeah,
traps of
basically.
our own.
I don't think they do unarmed. Oh, okay. Well, I gave him a spear, so he should use that if he's going to, but I don't know if he's going to. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot we can, like, fully upgrade these, even though that doesn't make any amount of sense with the throwing knives. Oh, I only have one cosmic knife. Oh, okay. I must have put the other ones away. That's fine. It's getting dark. Oh, tell me this is gonna work. There it is. Sneak attack critical, insta kill. Like you do. Drinking glass. Dean's secret stash. There's one. Take that, please. We found about half of them, it looked like.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
Or old world gold, eh?
Right behind you.
I know that. I'm well aware of your location, big guy. Okay, that leads over into nothing. I think I can turn some stuff in. Yeah, turn the casual wear. Turn the relaxed wear. Turn the other relaxed wear.
Won't get rid of me
What?
that easily.
Okay.
If we need to fight, you should call Dog out. As much as I hate to admit it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whatever
Wait
you're
here.
planning, hurry.
Well, it's not that simple. Okay.
Might be able to use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own.
Around here to set up traps for your own? Oh, interesting. I'm not sure. Okay, I think we went up here, right? Okay, yeah, we went up here.
Happy you followed the Sierra Madre broadcast. Curiosity and greed, same thing.
Okay. Ah, there it is. That'll work. I think I ran. I did.
Might be able to use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own.
Can't sleep? Smiting? I don't think smiting is going to help you sleep, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't think smiting is going to help you sleep. Maybe do something relaxing. Watch a restoration video. That'll help you sleep. Okay, you can follow me again.
Good.
Air tastes like copper
I'm drinking milk also, so it balances out. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with that one. Oh, wait. Oh, we're still there. What? Oh. Okay. Waits here.
Whatever your...
It's me. I'm a healthcare professional. Yeah, but you also have a conflict of interest because you also want to play Smite.
That easily.
Why would you put a secret stash inside of a death room? Jerk. Gain the Camel of the Mojave perk. Okay.
You'll need to move faster than this. If
That
we're going to
refill us?
outwit
Shh,
the
nobody
Lord.
wants to play a MOBA. Well, for someone who doesn't want to play a MOBA, you sure do play a lot of it. Are you maybe fibbing to me?
If
Are
we
you
need to
fibbing?
fight, you should call Dog out. As much as I hate to admit it.
I'm not calling Dog out. I'm not interested in dealing with Dog. It's more of a lifestyle. She's addicted. Well, she's definitely addicted. I don't think that's up for debate. She's clearly addicted. Oh, wait, did I? Oh. I thought I told him to follow me again, but I guess not.
Ghoul?
She's addicted, needs to go to MOBA Players Anonymous.
Almost.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds very silly.
Just got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
All of that. Oh, vodka. Oh. I must didn't see this over here.
If we need to fight, you should
Are those
call
rollerblades? Those are
Dog out.
roller
As much as I hate
skates.
to admit it.
Tells of a junkyard vendor. Nice. Sierra Madre host services status report. The villa's like cardboard, but the casino, that place isn't built for people to just gamble. It's a place for them to take cover at the big ones hit. Those doors can be hermetically sealed, and whatever they got lining the floors messes up anything not hooked up by direct wires. Word is, while Mr. Yesterday got the villa covered, Sinclair's looking up the Sierra Madre like a golden trap. Wow. Okay. Mr. Yesterday. Huh. Do people truly choose their religion, or is it imposed upon them? With my pillow downstairs. Why is your pillow downstairs? Shouldn't it be in bed where you should be?
Right behind you.
Okay, I appreciate you telling me that, but I don't actually need you to tell me that. Bedroom is in the cellar. Oh, interesting. Well, it'd be nice and cool down there, but I feel like that's not a problem you have to deal with. Where are we? That's a great question, actually. I feel like in England, it's the other problem, is trying to stay, like, warm. Cannot wait in this location.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
Sure, Edgelord, chill out. I really like to do that. Put the explosives and the clouds on top of each other, huh?
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
What? Why am I in danger? Oh! Oh, that's why. Oh! It threw a bomb at me! Strike and go secret. Okay. Well, I think I blew myself up quite a bit there, too. That's fine. wasn't it? Yes, I do often feel death's cold embrace around me. Then the partner tells me to put some socks on, and it's okay. Biggest change in 3 years I've lived with partner. I wear slippers now. Ah. Yeah, my feet get pretty cold. I actually have a special blanket. Like, it's just a little throw blanket that I picked up, like 15 bucks. That is literally just, I kept on the bed to wrap my feet in because my feet always get so cold. The rest of me can be fine. My feet and my hands can get super cold. Oh, almost stepped on another one.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Did you swallow your collar or did you swallow someone else's collar? It really feels like you swallowed someone else's collar. Like you were eating their body and then you accidentally swallowed someone else's collar. He got me a weighted blanket because apparently I handled the cold worse than most reptiles. I was just complaining about it.
Air tastes like copper or old world.
I mean, oh, hologram winner. Hologram stares at you expectantly. Do you have anything I can buy? Oh, wow, pre-war money. Scotch. I don't have any caps though.
Almost got away.
Wow.
Hunger screws it
But like, why does this thing even take caps? It shouldn't, right? It should only take pre-war money. Since this would have no reason to translate for that. Didn't you also say you melt at only like 30 degrees Celsius? Yeah. She's a person that needs a moderate temperature at all times.
Can't hold myself.
I thought he takes chips. No, it said let me see. It says caps. So I don't know. I don't know, Ika. It just tells me caps. I don't know. I mean, this thing takes chips for sure, but so Pog? Oh, it's still in caps, but he doesn't have any to give you, and you don't have any to give him. Yeah. So it's just a pure bartering system? Oh, I guess. Is that what it is? Let's see. I guess? Huh. I guess that's how it works. Oops. Oh, wait. Welcome, Chang Make Money. How you doing? You having a good day? Hope you slept well? What I got for 12? I guess I can just give him, like... Wait, didn't I upgrade? I thought I fixed all these knife spears. There. Accept. Exit.
Head swimming.
That is a very
Can't hold
excited
myself
face you got there,
together much
I swear I'm not
longer.
an elk. Yeah, we're deep into the Dead Money DLC now, Chang. Chang upsets me? Why? What did Chang do for you, to upset you? You sure do have a lot of problems with other people who come into this chat. Hide and gun and run. Okay. Didn't I have a...
Right behind you.
A beep go off over here? Yeah, why does Chang upset you? That's the question. Ah, there's a radio down there.
Air tastes like copper.
An old diner.
World gold.
Those are fun. Return outfit item. Okay. That's interesting. Chang upsets him. Chang upsets him? What? Upsets me, upsets him. Chang upsets. Wait, who?
Maybe I'll tear it.
I swear not an elk is a she. I don't think I need the glasses. Sierra Madre infrastructure. As shabby as the support beams are for most of these buildings, the ventilation system's worse. Problems they had over at Paseta. Sure, when you count our bonuses, it's good, but not when the workers are coughing to death. I hate to see what this place puts out if someone let the ventilation system chug along for a few years. We'd have another greener pastures on our hands, easy, and a vial of bodies beyond it. Wait, what? We have another greener pastures on our hands. Interesting. You can't prove that. One might say I have a mimic chest. Ah, gotcha. His reading it wrong? He is yes. What? Wait, what? Chang upsets me. Yes? Oh, change upsets you. Oh, sorry, yeah. Change is upsetting him. Yes, got you. Chang changed their name. Oh, right, they did, yes. Well, it makes it less relevant now to Earthbound, because now Mirai is no longer a reference to Chang Mirai, since it's Chain Make Money. Okay, there's a speaker over there.
That Pip boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
A skeleton.
My neck.
2 skeletons. Several skeletons. Well, I never made that connection anyway. Ah, okay. That seems like a lot of skeletons. I guess it's just for the chips?
Almost got away.
Oh, there's a key over there.
Idiot's
Okay.
hunger scrubs it up.
Well, let's go for it. I don't know what that's a key for. Oh, it's just a key for this. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Wait.
Whatever your plan.
This is probably a terrible idea. No, don't drink from the water, you idiot! It's not what we're doing here. I'm just gonna read that. Medicine increased by 3? Wow. I thought that was only supposed to give us 1 point. Cookbooks. How many stim packs do I actually have? I have 54 stim packs right now. Odd.
Head swimming. Can't hold myself together much longer.
Why are you even in here? You're not supposed to be in here. Oh, I have some super stim packs. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I make money. Yeah, in that case, I am not an elk making my parents disappointed. Elky, I'm still Cheng Mirai, but changed it to I make money. Oh, I think she gets it. She just doesn't like change. No, don't drink the water. Stop it. Whew. Beam Geiger can't help it. Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of ammo and stuff out of that. Makes their tingle. Makes their Geiger counter tingle. Yeah. Don't be hating on my success. No, I think it's a general dislike of change. I don't think it's aimed specifically at you, Chang. But how have you been? What have you been up to? I know you were taking some time off of work and stuff. What have you been doing in your free time? Okay, so... I guess we're going this way now. I guess we should head towards the actual mission objective, probably. Oh, I left him back there. I forgot. He'd probably teleport to me when I got to the location, but... Wait, where is he? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Follow me.
Almost got away. Then the idiots
Share your success. Buy me a bagel. Not a cheap one, a fancy one. She wants an everything bagel, the fanciest bagel. A whole lot of catching up. Oh, okay, fair, fair. I know you work quite hard when you're actually out and about, so... I know you were really talking about catching up on your sleep schedule and stuff. The sesame seeds and a salmon filling. Ooh, you want a bagel and lox, eh? That's pretty fancy. That is pretty fancy. Ooh, we can return fedoras now. Oh, these are only 25? Okay, yeah, let's grab another 5. Replace the ones we just used. Pork and beans. Okay. Elk want a gold leaf bagel? Oh my god, that's the epitome of elegance, right? Gold leafing a bagel, of all things? Of all the things to gold leaf, a bagel. I haven't read this one. Computers! Okay, so we got 2 correct. 1. That's not it. 1, 2. Could be that one. That's what it is. I also found golden leaf is done. Full gold leaf plated. Well, then it's art. It's not food anymore. I mean, gold plating is fine. I don't understand why you think it's so much better. It's like the over epitome of decadence, but that's fine. Status report. Power status. Non-essential systems. Music speakers offline.
Head swimming.
Ooh,
Can't hold myself together much.
Sounds like a mistake. Ghost sights. I still don't know what this does. I assume it just lets me see better in the dark.
I'll end you.
Where did you guys come from?
Right.
Plated.
gas valves around here.
I got one of solid gold. Again, that's just art. If you get a bagel made of solid gold, that's just art. That's no longer food. That's all that is. Where are they?
Something needs to die.
Oh. Ooh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Jeez. Don't get in the way. Oh, we critical strike to God. Of course. Of course we did. Hello? If I want to eat something expensive, I want something that's actually food. Leave me on Wagyu. I want the golden moo. Like some caviar or something. Sugar baby elk. Yeah. The things I do for a bagel. I mean... Well, that'd probably be rude. I shouldn't say that. I was gonna just say the things you do for a good time, but... Oh! The flying headshot. Gotta love that. Gotta love the flying headshot. Wait. I'm in danger. Where did the other one go? Challenge accepted, Elk? Oh, God. Take that over to the Discord for the NSFW section, please. We don't need that in chat. Oh, that's weird. My zoom didn't kick in there. God, that critical strike explosion thing is so useful for fighting these guys. Way more than I think they probably meant it to be. All this talk of bagels makes me kind of want Panera. Maybe I'll just get some tomorrow or something. Panera, yeah. Haven't been to Panera in a while. Can't lie. Not that I'm opposed to Panera or whatever, just... Okay, where did God go? I mean, I know he's not dead. Oh. Oh, there you are, bud. Okay. We're pretty quickly running out of time, so. Hee. Going to post an ad in my local newspaper. No number, just a sentence. For a good time, bring bagels. There you go. That sounds like a weird... Wait. Caution. Caution about what? There's nothing around me.
I can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Oh. It's a lot of switching station. Is this where we needed to take you?
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves, after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm
You know how many
here,
bagels I
what
can
do you
obtain?
expect me to do?
I need to stay here and operate the switches for the Gallivant. Do you know how to operate the switches?
I do. The diagram there tells me what I need to know.
Intelligence 7. The diagram over there holds the details. I can walk dog through the instructions. If you know how to operate the switches, I need you to trust me to get through this. Worried about getting attacked if left here? The gates look strong enough. Woo. If the diagram over there holds the details, I can walk dog through the instructions.
You think you can figure out what to... Of course you can. I'll stand at my post. Once you trigger the event, well, we'll see who makes it to the Sierra Madre.
Okay. Get dog to wait in the switching station. Knife spear added. Oh, he dropped the stuff we gave him.
Better not try and leave me here.
Fires in the sky. Quest completed. Really? And where they're going to study the diagram. One quick glance, the diagram seems to have something to do with the switches immediately to the right. Intelligence 7. Study the diagrams. Diagram shows the order in which the switches must be triggered to reroute power to the various areas of the town, including the bell tower. Okay.
They better not try and leave me here.
Okay. Are you a baker? Everyone I know used to cook for a living. That's true. You said you were a cook for a long time, right? Oh, gate control terminal. Substation status. Power levels minimal. Ventilation system status. Online, offline. Power failure. Online, offline. Okay. Reset ventilation system. System reset. Okay. Online. Okay, all of it's online. Almost minimal. Okay, so does that get rid of the... Okay, it does. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, that's nifty. Oh. Just a second too late. Ah. A lot of random things in there. Not really that worried about the enemies. Again, these ghost guys aren't really that scary to me. I am trying to remember where that that place I could sell stuff was. That would be a that's almost sounds like an anime to me now. Like someone is so obsessed with eating a certain kind of food, that their like significant other goes through like this crazy training montage of learning how to make that item to attempt to date or like win the attention of this other person. Like Food Wars, but maybe like a standalone independent movie or something. You know, John Wick. You can call me Chang Wick. I can do anything. John Wick couldn't do anything. He was just really good at shooting people. Well, shooting and punching people. Partner made meatballs once. I told him they were incredible, and he vowed to never make them again. What? Why would he do that? That just seems mean. Did he feel you were being, like, sarcastic? Okay, well, that guy's body was not happy being where it was. It wanted to move over there, I guess. I could see that. Like, for someone who moved to another country and can't find some food made they way as their home country out of spite. He said they were a lot of effort for something he didn't enjoy nearly as much. Oh. Okay, so it becomes an anniversary thing that he only makes you, like, on your birthday and on your anniversary. That's fair, I guess. And then someone tries to learn how to make that food item the way, like, they liked. Yeah, exactly. It would be like an independent episode of Food Wars where you take one random, like, background character and they find out, like, the person that they like from their hometown, you know, misses something from their childhood or whatever. And while they're studying at the Food Wars school, they also decide to learn how to make whatever this traditional food from their homeland is. And then it turns out that the missing ingredient that they can't get a hold of is love. I'd buy that. Oh, wait, is this? No, that's a normal one. I'd buy that. Man, it seems like we really turned off a lot of the gas around here. Apparently not all of it, but okay, I already got all the stuff here. No, it was paprika. Everyone knows I had my training in Italian cooking? What? Italian cooking? Gotcha, yeah. I mean, what kind of food, like, what did you actually cook? What kind of food did you actually cook? It's actually a good question now that I think about it.
Hey, those scars. What happened? Somebody, something carve you up, or... Damn shame. Hate to think if someone put you in there. Who bailed you out again? The new guy? Interesting.
Nice conversation. Like I wasn't standing there listening to you. Authentic Italian. Wow, that's impressive. Authentic Italian food is not easy to learn. Probably don't need 2 of these cosmic knives. Sunglasses can wait here. You can trade that. Forceps can wait. Medical brace. Cigarettes we can sell. Pencils are weightless, and the pre-war money might be useful. Southern Sicilian, Northern, and other regions. Wow, that's impressive. It's not easy to do. I mean, I can barely cook edible food, let alone specific food to taste like a specific region of the world. Alright, what time is it? Okay, that's about the end of the stream then. That's not too bad. Got a little extra Fallout New Vegas in there. Got to the end of Hospital. We got Dog dropped off at their location, their trigger location for this whole event. Been running around, breathing in way too much deadly gas. I'd say that was a pretty effective day. I can cook enough to satisfy myself, which I think is good enough. Yeah, I mean, you're not trying to be a professional chef. I don't like the idea of cooking for others. Why is that? Too much pressure? You don't like the requirement of... I guess she's a hard light. I was going to jump through her because I thought it'd be funny, but... Oh, I thought they disappeared. But alright. Alright, what are we looking at? We're still looking pretty mean here. With our SWAT armor and our jumpsuit with the padded knees and elbows. Our cool security helmet and our futuristic China Lake hollow rifle. It's a pump-action grenade launcher converted to fire hollow rounds. For example, lasagna is different for each reason. I can see that. I mean, look at how different language can be in the same country from different parts of that country. So it makes sense to me that lasagna or food items can be very different in different parts of the same country. My taste buds are kind of just different, I've experienced, probably because of my lack of smell. Oh, that's true. I forget about that. I forget you have that. The lack of smell thing. I forgot all about that. All right, but, I mean, yeah, we had a very productive day, I would say, all in all. We, did some talking with people, got some insight into them. We dropped Dog off, shot a bunch of people, leveled up. What level are we now, by the way? Level 37. Also, we're sad. Oh, radiation is kind of high. Okay. Do I have Radaway? I have 4 Radaway. Okay. Well, that didn't help much, apparently. 95. Okay. That's not so bad. Okay. Oh. We're still sad about something, but that's okay. Alright, so there we go.